Hello everyone, this is Savita Shinde from KKV College of Agriculture Business Management Nashik. First, I welcome you all to my channel sharing knowledge of agriculture. Today, we are going to discuss about study of cropping scheme. So let's start our today's topic. Let us see objectives of this exercise. First objective is to know the importance of cropping scheme, then to study cropping scheme for different situations, and third one is to study characteristics of good cropping scheme. Cropping scheme is the plan according to which crops are grown on individual plot of farm during a given period with the object to maximum returns from each crop without impairing soil fertility. Cropping pattern means the proportion of area under various crops at a point of time in a unit area, and it indicates the yearly sequence and spatial management of crops and fallow in a area. Principles of cropping scheme. Here, some points should be considered while preparing a cropping scheme for a farm are given. First point is area under building and layout, where proportionate area is allotted for various buildings and layouts, and if the farm area is of 50 hectare or less, then 8 to 10%, and if the farm is more than 50 hectare, then 5% of the total farm area should be allotted for buildings and layouts. Second point is number of plots. The number of plots should be either equal or multiple to the duration of rotation. If the total duration of rotation is 5 years, then the number of plots must be 5, 10, 15 or 20. Next point is selection of crops. Selection of crops generally depends upon the situation of the farm, which is necessary for getting more profit. The area allotted for various crops should be on the basis of net cultivated area. If the farm near the city, then 60% area for vegetable crops, 10 to 15% fodder crops, and remaining area for other crops. If the farm is near sugar factory, then 60% area under sugarcane, vegetables, and grain crops on remaining area. If the farm is near canning factory, on 60% area, vegetables like peas, tomato, and on remaining area orchards should be preferred. Near Vanaspati ghee factory, the farmer should grow oilseed crops, for example, groundnut and sunflower. And if the farm is near dairy, then the farmer should grow fodder crops 10 to 15% area under oilseeds and pulses to meet the concentrate with fodder. If the farm is near cold storage, farmers can cultivate the crops like potatoes, onion, etc., which required cooling facilities. If the farm is near highway or railway stations, then farmers near to the highway or railway station, perishable crops like vegetables should be grown. While preparing the cropping scheme which can make the best use of available resources without wastage should be adopted. At least one leguminous crop should be included in crop rotation for maintaining soil fertility and physico-chemical properties. Let us see the characteristics of good cropping scheme. Area under each crop should be approximately the same year after year unless price variations. The cropping scheme should be so planned as to provide profitable crops. The cropping scheme should be so planned for a large part of home food supply and sufficient fodder for cattle. Inclusion of leguminous crops in crop rotation is must. Then the relative claim for average of computing crops should be considered whether it would be profitable to put more area under same crop and vice versa. This is an assignment for students to collect the information about your native village and the situations of farm and enlist the farm resources available for cultivation of particular crops. Here is one solved example, that is prepare cropping scheme under irrigated situations, and information of farm is as given. Total area under cultivation is about 10 hectare. Area under farm structure is about 1 hectare. Farm location is important one, that is near to dairy farm, and soil type is black soil. So here in this table we have selected A, B, C, D, E, these plots, and on that particular plot, this area for particular kharif crops, rabi crops, and summer crops is selected. Let us see, for kharif crops, we have selected under this cropping scheme crops like fodder maize on 1 hectare area, then fodder sorghum on 1 hectare area, then napier grass, then pauna grass and gunia grass. Under Rabi season, crops like lucerne, berseem, wild oat, these are selected on particular area, and under summer season, fodder maize, fodder sorghum, berseem, lucerne, and gunia grass are selected. This is another example for preparation of cropping scheme under irrigated system, where location is near to Vanaspati factory. Total area under cultivation is 12 hectare. Area under farm is 1 hectare. Soil type is sandy soil, and net area is equal to total area under cultivation minus area under farm, that is about 11 hectare. So here plots are selected, that is A, B, C, D, E. Then kharif crops like soybean on 2 hectare area, groundnut on 3 hectare area, Niger on 2 hectare area, sesamum on 3 hectare area, and sunflower on 1 hectare area. Total area is about 11 hectare is selected. Likewise, for Rabi season, groundnut, mustard, safflower, sunflower, and linseed crops are selected on particular area. And like that, summer season also, sunflower, linseed, sesamum, groundnut, and soybean crops are selected for cultivation on about 11 hectare area under the cropping scheme which we are going to prepare near the Vanaspati factory. In previous examples, we have learned about the preparation of cropping scheme under irrigated situation, location near dairy unit, and Vanaspati factory. Now, this is an assignment for students. Here, you have to prepare the cropping scheme, and here location is near Kotaj at textile industry, where total area under cultivation is about 10 hectares and net area under cultivation is about 9 hectares. Then net area under farm is about 1 hectare and soil type is clay loam. So you have to prepare an ideal cropping scheme and select the particular crops near Kotaj textile industry for Kharif, Rabi and summer season under given area. So friends, in today's video, we have discussed about study of cropping scheme, under which we learn the meaning of cropping scheme and cropping pattern. Then principles and characteristics of cropping scheme were discussed. Then we have also seen the examples of preparation of cropping scheme for farm near dairy unit and Vanaspati factory. I hope you all like this video, and I request to all, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.